This is Animatronic-Artistry, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then welcome. In today's video, I'll be theorizing about Mangle's second head for the third time. Initially, I had planned to create a video related to CEC's Munch's Make-Believe Band, but I changed my mind. These two Five Nights at Freddy's related videos on my channel are my most popular uploads, and many people seem to be really intrigued by them. Since my channel isn't getting much attention, I decided to dedicate some time to creating this third Mangle theory, as this type of content resonates well with my audience. And because I still find this topic interesting still. Note, even if I said the third Mangle theory, I might create more. So let's get started. In my previous videos about Mangle, one which was my second ever video I uploaded to YouTube, I discussed the characters that Mangle's second head could represent. This head is an endoskeleton head that lacks any animatronic cosmetics and doesn't have ears attached, leading me to wonder if it was originally designed to resemble a human-like character. According to the upcoming Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie, it seems that Mangle's second head is neither a puppet nor a parrot. I have come across screenshots from the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 trailer, which display artwork or drawings of pre-Mangle on the wall, in pieces. The credit for these screenshots goes to Five Nights at Freddy's News on Instagram. This makes me question whether my theories have been correct all along, that Mangle's second head belongs to a character we have never seen before. What do you think? I also believe that the second head may play a big role, similar to that of Mr. Cupcake in the first movie. Let's explore potential candidates for who, or what, Mangle's second head could represent. It's a bit challenging because Mangle's second head is an endoskeleton and lacks many features, except for one key characteristic, its yellow eye. This detail is crucial because to understand who Mangle's second head might be, we need to examine other characters with yellow eyes that were created before Mangle. Two notable characters that fit this criteria are Carney and Roxanne, both of whom have gained significant popularity. According to Secrets of the Mimic, Roxanne has been somewhat part of Freddy's band from the beginning, making her a strong candidate for having a toy animatronic counterpart created. However, we must also consider other characters that preceded Mangle and have yellow eyes, such as Foxy. I have already discussed Foxy in a previous theory, which is the main topic in the video thumbnail you see on screen. It's important to note that we don't know exactly when Mangle became a take-apart and put-back-together attraction. She was already in a state of disrepair when the game begins, so it's possible she transitioned into that role before the grand reopening of the restaurant. And speaking of Carney, he could also be a strong candidate as well, because he was a character that dates all the way back to the Fall Fest. So a prototype for Toy Carney could have been built as a potential test animatronic alongside Funtime Foxy for the potential future grand reopening of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, aka the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 location. Which does make sense because sometimes in real life a prototype of an animatronic is built to tease at the future product and aren't meant to be used past the prototype stage. That's why Funtime Foxy could just be taken apart so easily. She was just a prototype that was brought back to fill in the gap of a missing character. Anyway, so we have Carney and Roxanne as candidates. There is also Bub the dog, but her eyes are more orange than yellow. So, if you know any other character with yellow eyes that was built before Mangle, besides Foxy, let me know because I'm very curious. This leaves us with Roxanne and Carney. Both are older characters, making it possible that Mangle's second head could be one of them, as I'm not familiar with any others. There's also Lefty, so it's worth considering. Could Mangle's second head be a prototype, possibly Henry's first attempt to create a one-eyed animatronic designed to capture the puppet? This is a possibility, but it might not be the case either. The movie might give us some clues about who Mangle's second head could be. However, one thing is certain. Mangle's second head is not part of Funtime Foxy. It is, in fact, a completely separate character that we have never seen or heard of before. It remains unknown who that character might be, or whether it is either Roxanne or Carney. And before you comment, Mangle's second head is a withered animatronic endo. Yes, they look similar, but they are completely different. You just have to look into Mangle's second head's eye in the original Scott Cawthon models. You can see on screen here, we have Endo 2 and Mangle's second head. You can see that in the original Scott Cawthon models, you can see an array of white dots on the withered animatronic Endo's eyes. This series of dots are not present on Mangle's second head's eye, nor Mangle's eyes either. These dots are only present on the withered animatronic eyes, making Mangle's second head a toy animatronic Endo design. And the same applies to the Five Nights at Freddy's 1's Endo as well. Endo's 01's iris design is different. So, getting back to the question, who is Mangle's second head? If the movie doesn't reveal its identity, we'll have to continue theorizing and speculating about it. I hope the film doesn't just portray it as an endoskeleton head without giving it its own character, because that would be rather disappointing. Who do I think Mangle's second head could be? I believe it might be a toy animatronic version of Carney. As I mentioned earlier, Carney has a very old character design and has yellow eyes, which fits with the fact that the endoskeleton head has eyelids without eyelashes, unlike the fox head, which does have eyelids with eyelashes. Carney is my best guess and also an interesting one, since he is a very old character. I really hope the movie doesn't just reveal Mangle's second head as just an endoskeleton, and that it will have a connection to a character, like I mentioned earlier. I have a strong feeling that the movie will give us its identity, but we just have to wait and see to believe it. From what we saw in the trailer, Mangle appears to have a really dangerous role. I heard that the animatronics will have voices and won't be completely silent like in the first film. So I wonder if Mangle's second head will have a voice actor. But we'll see. I believe it will have a significant role, which makes me excited because I really like this character, even if it isn't a character of its own, and is just an endoskeleton associated with Mangle. We've reached the end of this video. My videos are usually short, and if you're already one of my subscribers, you know that. If you're new and enjoy my content, please consider subscribing and liking this video. It would really make me happy. Your support motivates me to create new content. I've been experimenting with different video ideas, but not all of them seem to be getting the attention I hoped for. However, I know I can't please everyone, and I focus on delivering interesting material. Anyway, I've been your mediocre host, Animatronic-Artistry, signing out.